if Mammootty is reinventing himself, which in turn helps Malayalam industry reinvent itself as well. Welcome once again to All Things Cinema podcast. This is Keshav. As you all know, I was away for a couple of weeks. I had taken a break from work. I was in Chennai. But now that I'm back, I thought what better movie than Nanpakal Neerathu Mayakkan to resume the business as usual here on All Things Cinema. And it's a film that was so much anticipated. Everybody waited for this combo of Lijjo Jose Pellicerri and Mammootty to arrive. Two of the legends in their respective categories. And finally, the film has hit the theatres, and thank God I found a show nearby with subtitles. I was kind of worried that I had so many expectations. What if, what if the expectations hamper my movie watching experience? What if it's a bad thing to overthink and get overexcited because of my biasness and my fandom for the legends? But I think the stillness, the calmness, the quietness of the film helped me slow down my own adrenaline rush as well as once the movie began. And it slowly starts transposing the audience into its world. The title literally means a lazy nap, and remaining true to the title, LJP sets it all up, creating a very laid-back atmosphere that you can feel right from the word go. What caught my eye the most was the still cinematography. There is hardly any camera movement, and the frames are so goddamn beautiful that after a point, you stop caring that why the camera isn't moving, or because you get used to the treatment of the film. It's not just for the sake of experiment, I felt, but also the storyline demanded that kind of camera work that gave it so much more depth and complemented the context so very well. There is a line in the film which goes, "This world is like a stage and we are all a part of it." And I think this line summed up the film so perfectly, because there's no concrete explanation given in the film as to why James behaves as Sundaram, how he knows everything about this random village that was on the way from Tamil Nadu to Kerala. But then that's the best part about this film, as the director leaves it open for the audience to interpret the film in any which way they want based on how one relates to it. And not for a moment I felt bored or saturated in the film, which is interesting because the pace of the film is as slow as a lazy Sunday afternoon nap. And that's the beauty of Nanpakal Neerathu Mayakkan, that it makes you think, it involves you, it sucks you into its world with so many questions, and there's no way out of it, especially when Mammootty is on fire and LJP is calling the shots. Now, this film is very different from a lot of other Malayalam films because it's in 50% Tamil, as the premise is set in an interior Tamil Nadu village where the bus stops on the way from Tamil Nadu to Kerala. So I don't know either of the languages too well, but I have spent just enough time in Chennai to make out the difference between the two languages, and that's where I admired the performance by Mammootty even all the more, because his transition from James to Sundaram and then Sundaram to James again at the end, it's so effortless, and he did that with so much of ease that I don't think any other actor would have been able to do that easily. The way he literally becomes a different person altogether speaks volume of the institution this man is when it comes to acting. I've been a fan of LJP for a long time, so are you, I'm sure. Based on his previous work, but this film is so far away from his body of work before, and that's what I find so fascinating, because he's never afraid of experimenting. He doesn't fear going away from a winning formula, and he never fails to amaze us with every new outing. I mean, for him to have Mammootty on board for this project, it's a testament to both these gifted artists, that both of them are always wanting to bring something new to the audience, not sticking to what's been already told before. And I absolutely love this new avatar of Mammootty, where he's working with this new generation of filmmakers, understanding the pulse of the audience, giving him the spotlight also at times, because he doesn't really get to play that larger than life hero anymore. And this second innings is so exciting in the last 1 year. If you look at Puru, if you look at Rorschach, and now if you look at NNM, sky's the limit for this man. And I'm sure every single director in Malayalam industry is right now licking their lips to work with him, because it also helps Malayalam industry if Mammootty is reinventing himself, which in turn helps Malayalam industry reinvent itself as well. Another big shout out again to Lijo for using the old retro Tamil songs as the background score of the film, which I thought added a lot of depth, a lot of, a different dimension altogether to the storytelling, because it complemented the theme of the film beautifully. And I cannot really finish the review without mentioning the cinematographer who, even without moving the camera, captured the most aesthetic of frames, and you just don't want to take your eyes off for even a millisecond. So that was my review of Nanpakal Neerathu Mayakam. These are my initial thoughts. I will also be doing a deep dive, spoiler-filled discussion with one of the panelists very soon. And I hope that you resonated with the movie and you found the review worthy of your time as well. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe, share, and comment if you like what I make for you guys here. Thank you once again. See you very soon.